Hey everybody, I'm out here at a state wildlife area, state property, public hunting, and I'm looking to try out my new Wheelybird here 2.0. I'm looking to try out my Beretta A400 Xtreme Plus, and I'm looking to try out my Shotkam. So it's New Year's Eve, I guess you could say, and I was waiting for a nicer day. It's a little chillier out, but it's still a decent day out for winter around here. I'm going to be very truthful here. I've done a lot of looking up the regulations in the book to see if it is entirely legal for me to shoot trap on public property, state-owned land. And you know, they talk about you know, established shooting ranges, obviously, but they never say whether you can shoot trap out here or target shoot out on these properties. You can hunt out here, so I can't imagine why you couldn't trap shoot. If anybody knows the true regulations here in Wisconsin for that, I'd appreciate the comments below. But I've asked, I've looked around, I get 19 different answers. Some people said, yep, no problem. Other people say, yep, you got to watch it. You know, there's no private property anywhere around here. So I don't really have to, I'm not bothering anybody out here. I'm not shooting at anybody. So I'm going to clean up my mess, my shells and whatnot after I'm done. But I can't wait to really, you know, give the Beretta a whirl, see what it's like, try out the Shotkam and see what that's like, and you know, just have a little fun here, you know, on a New Year's Eve. So I'm just trying to get things going here. The Wheelybird weighs about 50 pounds. I got a pickup truck, obviously, with a cap on it, and you know, it's not as easy as it looks trying to get it in. And not only that, if you got other stuff in your truck, hauling it with the safety guard that goes around is a big pain in the ass. So I had to take it off, and I'm debating whether to use it or not. I really should put it on, but you know, screwing these little brackets on just takes so long because they're so fine a thread, it takes forever. But I guess I'll just do it just because it's my first time, and I don't want to, you know, last thing I want to do is get hit by this thing. Like that. This gives you a good indication of the length of travel for that thing. Okay. Now, again, hauling these things out, you know, I can definitely see the benefit. Oh boy, looks like there's some kind of carcass here. Don't know what it is, but I can definitely see the benefit of having your own property and not being able to have to haul this thing, you know, too far, because, you know, literally, you know, I got the trap thrower, you got the safety flanges that you gotta put on, you got your battery, you got your clays, you got your shells, you got your gun. You know, for me, I got my camera and whatnot. It's just a lot of crap to haul around with you. So I can see the benefits of having, you know, the own property. I have my own property, but it's about 200 miles north of here, and that's where I intend to do most of my trap shooting. So I'll leave it up there. But the cabin's closed down for the winter. And I want to play with my new toys. So here we are. Okay. Very interesting to see what okay, so I need a little bit more time to prepare. I'm going to put it up a little bit. Sit, stay. Okay. I haven't shot trap in 20 years, so it's kind of a given that I wouldn't be doing so good right here. The gun, I don't feel hardly any kick, obviously. It's just hard getting a feel for the there we go. That was a little bit better because I was prepared. That's better. Much better. Much better. Yeah. That'll do it. I shot 75 rounds. This thing worked flawlessly. Fantastic. The sticky tape on that hoop and ladder is horrible. Like I said, I want to get magnets on there instead. And I'll do that. Probably get some from Harbor Freight. But otherwise, it worked. The remote is a bit of a pain. I mean, it's great to have it. It's just, what do you do with it? So I'm thinking about maybe gluing something on there so I can maybe hang it around my neck so that I can just hit it and it's right here. I'll put a magnet on here so I can just flop it on there and it'll stay with the unit. That way I'll never lose this transmitter. But I thought it worked really well. Like I said, I haven't shot trap in at least 20 years. I just kind of go out and go hunting. Obviously, I need a lot of practice, and I can't wait. It was really a blast to fire that Beretta. Really happy with it. I found that when I get my cheek down, I can feel it in my cheek when the recoil hits. But that's when I know I'm getting down on the barrel and what my sight is, and I'm hitting the target, no problem. So super happy with that. Other than that, I'm calling it a day. Like I said, I shot, I don't know, 75 trap or better. I'm gonna guess clays. It was fun. It was fun to get out. Like I said, I've never shot trap in any regard. My shoulder does hurt. It hurts right here in that joint. It's a heavier gun than I'm used to, but I also never shoot that much. I never hold my gun that much. And if I go upland hunting where I'm carrying the gun, I got a little 20 gauge, which is ideal. So this is the shoulder thing. It's just muscle. It's just muscle soreness is really all it is. And it's just something you got to get used to. So more and more trap I shoot, build up that muscle just a little bit in the shoulder. It'll get a lot easier on me. So my shoulder here feels great. It's this one that's holding it out there. That's the one. And I think, like I said, having that Shotkam on that on the end of that barrel adds another half pound to it, and that actually adds something to your weight. So something you got to get used to for sure. So I got to pick up all the shells I shot. I picked up half of them already, so just got to pick up another 25, 30 shells, and that'll do it. So till next time, take care, happy hunting, enjoy the outdoors. See you later. Hi everybody, welcome back. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Day 2023. My first video 2023. I'm out here on public property. Just gonna do a little bit of trap shooting with my new Beretta, my new Wheelybird 2.0 trap machine, whatever you want to call it. And then also I'm going to give my Shotkam a little bit of a try here too. I had it out yesterday. Didn't do a whole lot of filming just because I just wanted to see how things were go. Love my new gun. I haven't shot trap in probably 20 years, so it showed, obviously, but that's why we shoot trap, is to practice. Yesterday I used the remote on the Wheelybird. It comes with a remote transmitter. It does have a foot pedal right here, down here, and I could use either or, just got to unplug and plug one in. No big deal. But one of the things with the remote, you got to kind of get used to it. You got to hit it and then stick it in your pocket and then get ready and shoot. So that takes some getting used to. Next thing is, I apologize for the audio. I'm using my GoPro today because I lost some plug-in equipment for my audio equipment, so my audio is gonna suck, and there's nothing I can do about it. I just apologize. I got other stuff coming, but it just, because of the holidays, shipping, it never arrived. So I'm just waiting on that to come. My next videos will be a lot better. I'll be able to hook up my microphone audio equipment on. I'm also trying out my new headphones here. I've got some electronic headphones here. They're called Impact Sport. They got a little microphone on the front, so you can hear from a long distance. It's more for hunting, and but when shots go out, it muffles the sound of the shot. So so there we go. You know, you can hear yourself pretty good, so you don't have to shout. People next to you, you can hear them. I can pick up sounds from a long way away. But looking forward to trying that out and seeing how much muffle they do give on this beautiful day. 35 degrees here in Wisconsin. We had a lot of ice melt this past week. There was over 1.5 feet of snow on the ground, but since then, not so much. Yeah, like I said, the remote on the Wheelybird takes some getting used to. Be nicer if I had somebody to push it for me, but I'm going to try the pedal here for the first time today, see how that works for me. Just to do that. Number two, I got a modified choke in here. That's what came with the Beretta, and that's what I shot. I might try the improved cylinder just to see the difference between the two chokes as far as shooting trap. You know, improved cylinder, if I was waterfowl hunting, I'd probably only use that if I'm decoying and I know the ducks are coming in close. You know, they're lighting up and into the decoys. If they're just passing by, I'll probably just keep the modified in there for that. So just want to, you know, try this out. Got to turn this on. Oh, it is on. Okay, it's on sleep mode right now. Now you have to bang it on the ground, and then you get a solid green light, and then it's ready to record. And you have to shoot within 30 seconds, or it'll go back asleep again, and you got to tap it again. So that takes some getting used to. You're not always looking at the green light to see if it's on before you shoot. When you enter a shell in your chamber, it does wake it up, but a lot of times you've already entered it in, and you're jerking around or whatever it is, and it's over 30 seconds, and it goes back to sleep, and you kind of forget about it when you're shooting, and it doesn't pick up the video. So, you know, that's kind of one of those, you know, good and the bad. There is a continuous mode on here, and I haven't gotten to that yet, but the continuous mode, I'll be honest with you, just doing this, I'd be recording all kinds of ground or sky or whatever movement. So again, I apologize for the audio in the video, but we're going to get going here, and I'm just going to hook it all up, and we'll do some trap shooting. One of the things I hadn't done, and I did it this morning, is you have to, there's a reticle on the camera that gets paired to your app, and you calibrate the reticle to your bead. Mine was off considerably when I was shooting yesterday, and I noticed it, so I couldn't really tell, you know, with the videos where I was aiming as to where I was shooting. So this morning I calibrated it. You know, I lined up the mid bead, the fiber optic bead, to a target out about, I don't know, 35 yards or so, and I put it dead nuts on there. Now you don't have to shoot it, you just have to line up the bead to your target, and then line your reticle on your camera. You can see it, and you can adjust it left, right, up, down, whatever, so that when it records, you know exactly where your pattern is going as to where your clay target is in the air. So let's get going. First thing I got to do is hook up the battery, and then we can go get some shooting done. Got it already hooked up to the pedal. One of the things, when you get ready to turn it on, there's a switch here, which is three-way. It's on, middle is off, and then down is to jog it, or to safety. I put it on safety, which is over here. You don't have to worry about it triggering when you're working on it, adjusting the elevation. Turn it on, it'll set itself, and it'll drop a clay in, and that's the beauty of this. So you don't have to jerk around, you don't have to, you know, hold that little rubber stopper back while you load the trap. So I got some trap loaded in there, and we're going to throw a few shells in here and get going. So I'm just going to test it real quick. There we go. Okay. Put 1, 2, 3 in, and then we'll get ready to shoot. Okay. So one of the things that I have to watch myself, I actually stepped on it, and I actually held it down. So I wasn't really ready for the other two traps. So you gotta step on it and just get your foot off. So that'll take some getting used to. That was kind of fun. So I got 2 out of 3 there. One of the things I'm learning about this is that my dog over there, so I gotta watch that. When you're shooting anything, and I never really was taught how to shoot. I just was handed a gun, sent out in the field, and just shoot. First thing I was handed was a 22, and that's a rifle, and you aim it and you shoot at your target. So I was out shooting squirrels. Then I was handed a shotgun, single shot, and I was sent out, and it was the same thing. I was hunting squirrels, put the bead on it, squirrel up in a tree, and you pull the trigger. So that's what I got used to doing before I really went bird hunting, and so I trained myself that way. And one thing I have to really unlearn, and it's kind of amazing that I really haven't taken this to heart, because I find myself doing this. People have said it, but I've never really taught myself this, is that a shotgun will shoot where you look. If you have it properly fit, seated, your face properly on the stock, so no matter, you don't have to look at the bead. You should never have to, because if your butt is on your shoulder right and your cheek is down, you should just be able to look at the target, and your shotgun should just go where you look. If you got that down, that's probably about 90% of shooting birds, waterfowl, upland birds, doesn't matter. Same thing applies. So that's kind of one of those lessons that I'm trying to teach myself, trying to relearn, I guess you could say, how to do that. So one of the most difficult things is getting down. Now my earpiece is hitting the stock. So that's going to take some getting used to. Okay, so I'll give that a shot. Get my dog back in. Come on, Brady. Here. And we'll see about shooting some more. Practice makes perfect, right? Like that. Shot underneath it. Get over here! Now, come on. Come on, Breeze. Come on, sit. Just stay. That was more instinctive. Just pull up, find the target, follow through, and shoot.